Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the very first live episode of Arran Articulates Live and Uncut. This evening, we've got some guests on the show which are going to be joining in for some rants and some rambles. So I think let's just get on with it and we'll start bringing some people in. First up tonight, in no particular order, we'll go Pete. Good evening, Pete. How you doing?
Good evening. Good, thanks, mate. Yeah, good to be on your show. Reciprocate the that you being on our last OFAC, which is great fun.
Yeah. And why do you feel like you think you might be all right coming on for a bit of a rant?
I moan about a lot of stuff, and all the stuff that all the videos I've seen you do so far. I just like, yeah, I'm on that completely. Like the traffic one. Yeah, I'll tell you what. There's two routes in here. We've got one shut. Let's just do the other one as well.
Let's just shut all of it down in one hit.
It's got to be economically viable somehow. You know, it's not. Yeah, no, that was spot on. So, I've come here tonight to moan about McDelivery, which
I think a lot of people will relate to, Pete. I think,
yeah,
definitely, myself included on that.
Does my head in, mate.
Yeah. We could just start now before we bring anybody else in. No, but we have got, hold it in, mate. So we've got 50% of OFAC. Here's the other 50% of OFAC coming in. Here's Ian.
Hello,
Ian. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, living the dream, mate. Living the dream. It's Tuesday on half term, and I'm already fucked. So it's going well. It's going good. It's going well.
What could possibly go wrong?
Exactly. Yeah.
Other than your laptop playing around or whatever it was as well.
Other than my giant turd of a computer not playing ball, which isn't really an unusual occurrence. It's not, mate.
It's every bloody show for the last 2 years. Yeah.
And if you listen carefully, that noise you can probably hear, that whirring, is the giant fuck off fan that's strapped to the thing. Honest to God. But I can't complain. It was free, so. I'm not looking a gift horse in the mouth, but I think
got a fan on. It's like 2 degrees outside.
No. The fan of the actual computer.
Oh, right.
No. I haven't actually just strapped a fan to the computer just for shits and giggles.
I thought it was just running really hot.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm just boiling on.
I've got loads of different fans lined up around the room.
Yeah, I get
tower fan.
Yeah, I'm pre-menopause, mate. I get a bit too.
I'm bothered.
Yeah, I'm not flush here, mate.
Well, it's great to have both of you two on the live show tonight, and I think I've been really looking forward to this actually, because I think that when I've watched you on OFAC, you always sort of digress from the 1/6 stuff, but that brings you back in, and I feel like I might get an uncut version of OFAC tonight. Which is great. Right, we've got one more ranter ready to join in. We've got Jim. How you doing, Jim?
Evening all. Very good. Looking forward to getting stuck in, doing a bit of a rant and a ramble.
Wonderful.
Yeah, not normally much of a ranter, but I'm all about personal growth, so fuck it, we'll see how it goes.
Let's just go. Let's just do it. Everyone's having a
string to your bow.
Well.
Yeah, exactly. Right on the CD.
And it's quite interesting actually. I was thinking earlier because I thought I could introduce each person, but I thought actually let's bring everybody in and then I'll sort of give my little spiel here. But what's really funny when you think back to things like I remember Pete, I bought a CCF OWL lightsaber off you, a couple of years back, I guess, blue one, and I think I might have messaged you through WhatsApp to get something. We done something off of eBay, didn't we? I think.
Yeah.
And then you told me about the collecting weekly stuff. And then I realized, oh, Christ, there's a whole world out there at the moment. And then from there, I started watching. And then as I was watching each bit, the collecting weekly, and then I found Ben Thomas and all the knock on of that, I was like, Christ, this is like a big little world that I had no idea existed. And then from that, obviously, I've then met Ian, bought a figure off you, Ian, and I think we've discussed my Clarence figure. I think I texted you a couple of pictures of that when I put that custom together, I think. And then from that, started doing the YouTube stuff, and then I ran into Jim, and it just I don't know. Today, I just thought, do you know what? How lovely! Like, what a nice little story of like. Well, it's almost like this is like a dating thing now, isn't it? But I just I bloody love all of you. But like, I just thought it was nice to like look back at all those things and just think, if I'd never bought that CCFL lightsaber from you, Pete,
I know.
well, we wouldn't be sat here now, mate.
It's like a little secret underground world that you need to be invited into.
Yeah, like dark web.
Yeah.
That's collecting weekly after dark. The stuff they do.
Yeah, what was it they've started? Was it the extra one we mentioned?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I don't get that. Collecting weekly extra.
I mean, if you're into feet, it's great, but I'm not.
Oh, it's feet. Okay.
Aaron's excited now.
Zach's feet. It's just the new. It'll be next month's sticker.
Then Thomas are doing a new. Let's get feet. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Before we actually let's bring the actual presentation in. There we go. I've managed to put in the 3 images. One is the McDelivery that Pete, you're obviously going to discuss in a second. Ian, you've gone for packaging or potentially like delivery. Is it delivery packaging? Yeah.
Specifically, packaging peanuts. Those little foam bastards.
Brilliant.
But I'll save it because they instantly fucking annoy me.
Okay. And then I've gone with this. This isn't just a bloke in a suit. Like
having a breakdown.
I'm going to rinse people that are having a mental breakdown. No, I'm not. I'm going to do a bit on being a dad.
See, for a minute now, I just thought it was all around crib salesmen and how much you hate them. It's when they knock door to door, mate. I just say, no, fuck off. I don't need one. Don't need a crib. Got one.
And he's got targets. He's got targets to hit, and he ain't hitting them. In that.
He's sitting there going, "Oh, for fuck's sake! No.
They want 10 of these shifted.
What am I going to tell my wife?
What?
I sold any today?
The whole world crumbling down.
Someone told me if I hang around outside the vasectomy clinic, it'd be a surefire win. Nothing. It's nothing.
Firing blanks, mate.
I've not sold one.
I'm so right, Jim. I didn't get a picture, Jim, from you.
No, he's his you.
What annoys you, Arran?
I'm going to go on his first live show and
just slag him off.
Yeah,
bring him down.
Fucking shit.
Oh God! Right, Jim. Yeah, what's going to be your one? What's going to be your topic?
My topic was commuting because I fucking hate it. I just did it. You do it every day. I'll save it for the rant because otherwise I run out of content. But
yeah, definitely. Yeah. Right, just pick up on the chat. I think I don't know. I am, as I say, this is the first time, but we've had a couple of comments there. Rebecca, she's a friend of mine who's been watching since I did the first one. Even Rebecca, she's commented, "Why do you need a fan? It's like 2 degrees." I think she thought the same as you there, Pete. Imagine a bloody fan on. And then a good friend of mine here, he just loves a little wind up. "Hey gang, want to ask you all about your thoughts on the 2014 RoboCop remake. I know Arran
to the series.
He loves it." That's a rant in itself. I'm not getting into that anyway. He knows what he's doing.
Better than 3.
Do you reckon, Pete?
Really?
I don't know. I've not watched it.
We're just trying to test you off.
With something there.
I've not watched it since 2016. So
instant regret there. Better than 3. Really?
Wow. It's quite a comment. Right, anyway, I'm not getting into that one now. That's because that could take up the whole show. Right. Okay, here we go then. We got McDelivery up first, Pete. So why'd you go with that?
Let's just make this clear. This is not me ranting as a customer because I don't use them. Couldn't give a fuck about the people that are enjoying their stone cold chips their soggy lettuce, and their nice warm drinks. What I'm complaining about is the fact that Tuesday night I've been playing tennis, and I thought, I've exerted some energy here. I fancy a burger, so I drive into McDonald's. The driving queue's quite bad, but I'll get in it. It's not bad. It's like, I can see like 5 or 6 cars. 25 minutes I was in that queue, and by the time I didn't want it. I didn't even want it, and it's.
Don't even want this anymore.
No, have it back. I sniff it and I give it back. Yeah. I think they're just, to me, McDonald's. It always was fast food. It's not the greatest food. It's okay, and the idea is that you drive in, grab something. You're there 5 minutes, whether you go in there or drive through. Always pretty good. Get out, get in, get out, get your food. Now it's like, I don't know. It's slower than going to a restaurant. I think you get served quicker in a restaurant than McDonald's.
Yeah, I think yeah.
And I get that it's probably like fantastic for them, because clearly there's a section of society that just can't even be bothered to get off their ass to go and get McDonald's. Even like I will buy it and take it home, but even then you're on the cusp of it being a bit lame. All the heat's come out of it. Even if you put it in like an insulated bag, it sweats. So you get it out, it's a bit sweaty. Chips are a bit limp. So, it really is best eaten in when it's fresh, it's hot, it's, and I don't know. I really, it just infuriates me. And I don't, it's not necessarily just them as well. It could be any of them, any of the ones, but it's something that COVID has destroyed is this whole experience of fast food. It doesn't exist anymore.
It's the worst thing that's come out of COVID.
Yeah, and I know they we've built a separate.
The disease delivery.
And there's a lot of good stuff came out of it, but delivery and any of the other ones as well. It's infuriating. They've all got, and you can't park because they're all, the car park is full of like 25-year-old Priuses and, beaten up, like the worst, shittiest cars going. Those horrible square bags. It's just a nightmare. And they've got such attitude on them. And
yeah, that's what I was waiting to say. Actually, I was like, the attitude of it is, well, it's no need.
Yeah,
no need for it.
No. And some of them, like I was waiting I was in one waiting for my order. Some of them, that stuff sat on the side for like 20 minutes before anyone even picks it up. And then you've got another 20 minutes on top of that, whatever, to get it to you. I just think it's inedible. And I just, it drives me mad. And that's it.
But
really.
We literally, I'd say just before Christmas, we did order a McDonald's in, and weirdly, you saying this, but now that's turned into a boycott. Now the situation we ended up in was shocking. So they were late anyway. Like it said, like half an hour away. Now, bearing in mind, it isn't that far. I could go. It's 10 minutes from where I live to go get McDonald's, right? But it was a bit of a day. Mrs. was late home, and I thought, you know what, sod it. Let's just order that, like simple in it, burger and chips. I don't need to think about it. Sorted.
Yeah.
It was like kept getting later.
I can sense that you're ashamed of this now. So that's
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So it's got later and later and later. It then arrives. Guys, like, what's a number? Like straight away, not evening, mate. None of that. Like, you got code.
Yeah, just
you
delivering
it. You delivering it or you robbing me? You got number? Yeah, all right. 54, mate. Calm down. Then he took the bag, came in, sat down, opened it up.
What, he came in and sat down?
That's his
no choice.
Yeah, I can't get him out. He's still here now, mate.
in the spare room.
He pops out every now and again to do some more deliveries.
Yeah,
just comes back.
He's got a key now. We've just learned to live with it.
The kids call him Dad. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, and to be honest, great for him, really, because I just crack on now.
I heard he draws a great moon.
Oh, he loves art. He loves art.
Yeah.
He draws all. It does all of it. I can just sort of live my life. So, in fact, it's great we met. But so I opens the bag up, and it wasn't even like remotely similar to the order that we're putting. Like, you know, sometimes you get the wrong order, and you think, oh wow, it's not far off. Like
sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Yeah, I'm going to eat it anyway. This was well, I'm not eating that because it's like who orders that fillet of fish meal? Like,
I was going to say, it's got to have a fillet of fish in there.
Yeah, of course it has. If they're going to cook it up, they're definitely going to cook it up to the extent I end up with fillet of fish.
Fish and cheese goes great together, mate.
Do you reckon?
No.
Absolutely not. But then, bearing in mind, he'd already texted me before to say, like, sorry, we're running late, da-da-da-da. I then texted him and said, mate, this is completely the wrong order. No reply. I rang him, nothing. It was like he left the gate and then just fell through to like another like a hole or a pit or something. Just he's off now. He's off the face of the planet. He's gone. So I then had to drive. Sorry, Ian. Yeah, it's gone.
I was a friend of mine used to deliver right before all of this nonsense. We used to phone up, you know, your local takeaway, and they'd have someone just drop it off. And he, in his car, he had a spoon that he would use. He would just eat some of people's takeaway.
No.
And then with the poppadoms, he said what he used to do is, because they'd have like 5 in the packet, he just he'd eat one and just crunch them, so it looked like they'd be at the bottom. And I thought, do you know what?
Brilliant.
Well played. Well played.
Well done.
Is that what have you had tonight? With a curry, with a Chinese, with some chips.
Okay, so what do you want for dinner tonight? I do not want anything.
Can't eat anything else. Stuff.
I've done every cuisine.
Fucking all you can eat platter. He's had a bit of everything. But yeah, he told me that, and I was like, fucking. I was like, you dodgy bastard. Then I was like, actually, you know, fair play.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, that's great actually.
And he's putting that spoon back in when it's been in his mouth as well.
Oh, 100% he's double dipping. Like,
I say, is that spoon ever getting washed?
No,
it's been there for years.
No, he just cracks open someone's Sprite and just twirls it around in that.
Oh.
Or he's pouring the Sprite onto the spoon as well.
Yeah,
that'd be really difficult as well. But like,
yeah, might be like, do you know when you were? Was I the only person who ever did this when you were a kid? And you'd have a bottle of like fizzy drink, and you take the lid off and you pour it into the lid, and then drink a little bit out the lid.
It does that,
yeah.
It's difficult now where they've got that like seal thing on them, haven't they?
Oh, and what is with that?
That should have been my round. That should have been my
round. That's a
and
good
then you
round,
drink it, and it's in your, and then you're
it's like that,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Sticking in your nose.
Yeah, and they've designed it in a way that even if you pull the fucking thing off, you've now got a shard of plastic.
It's like sharp, isn't it? And
now I'm bleeding. So
Yeah.
this
well, you have to get a knife, and then you cut your finger open trying to get it off.
To be honest, Pete, before I've got to that point, I've just poured it in a cup or a glass. Change that bit. I'm not really hacking away at the bottle.
No.
I was gonna say, it sounds like the spam tin all over again.
Oh, mate, it does. Yeah, no, it does. Yeah, the corned beef, the classic corned beef tin.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
that's where they're heading these bottles. But why have they done? Was it an issue? Were people dropping lids from drinks and going, "Oh shit, I've lost my lid"?
Apparently,
and then walking around with an empty bottle. Is that why?
People were taking them off and throwing them in the bin and not recycling them because they thought you couldn't recycle the lids. Right. So they now made it so that, knowing how lazy everyone is, they're not going to cut.
But then they walked a bit further with the bottle and put that in the recycling bullshit.
No. So like particularly the big bottles, people weren't. Apparently, that's it. They weren't recycling the lids. So you can blame fucking Greta Thunberg for that one.
Right.
Brilliant.
Well, right to her.
So anyway, so Aaron, you got back in your car. We digress.
I've then driven
just a little bit
to the McDonald's with the bag,
3 hours away.
And then I've then had to queue up at the Uber Eats window, which that felt, I don't know, felt like being in the middle of London, like in a sort of like gang terror. I don't know. I just felt like I could get shanked on it.
Did you take a big bag so you kind of blended in?
Everyone in the queue, no big motorbike helmet or nothing, and looking going fucking amateur.
Look at the
Fucking new boy.
Yeah.
Where's your moped?
Yeah, like smashed over the head with like McDonald's bags like that. Just leave me alone. It's the wrong order.
To blend in, he took his kid's push bike. He's just wheeled it in like.
Evening, everyone.
Yeah,
I only do really local ones.
Yeah.
Start somewhere. It's all right.
Yeah, literally
Build up to the moped.
0.2 mile radius.
I only do anything downhill from the restaurant.
My mum gives me a lift back up the hill.
Yeah. I walk back up, not cycling up.
So I then basically did the Deliveroo or Uber Eats, whatever it was from. I ended up doing his job to myself.
Yeah.
And then that knocked on the time again. In the end, they did they give me? I think they gave me a free
flurry.
Yeah, and I think I felt like, do you know what?
Wow.
Do you know what? Fucking have it yourself. Same with you, Pete. Didn't fancy it in the end.
Yeah.
This has now done me 45 minutes to an hour now, and
you see, I must admit, I've got a completely different experience. Like mine always turn up. It's always hot. It's always fine. Like I get the impression Pete's nearest McDonald's is 3 hours away.
No, but I don't use them. I don't use them. That's not the issue. It's not a service delivery issue. It's the fact that they're making my food take twice as long because they're.
But that's the bit I don't
folding
get.
The bags over, putting the little stickers on.
They don't all join the drive-through, do they? They go indoors. I don't get how it's
because
made.
They haven't put any extra staff on, and they've got the drive-through as normal. All the normal people that drive to normal, and then you've got the same amount again queuing up at a little window. So there's too much work for the people that are in that restaurant. Now that's the problem.
Yeah, it is. They run ragged, aren't they?
They have less staff now as well.
Yeah, so you just sit in that queue in the drive-through for like 25 minutes, half an hour. And it's like, oh, fucking hell. And also, I can't, because we've all got iPhones, yeah? So in our family, so we've all got, like, Find My Phone so we can see where we are. It's just like, you in McDonald's? Oh, fucking, like before, you could nip in, get in and get out. And they'd be like, oh, were you in McDonald's? No, it must have just been a blip. I was sort of driving past. It's like, we've been sitting there for half an hour. Are you sure you're not at McDonald's?
It's fine. I wasn't in McDonald's. I was just curb crawling right next to it.
Yeah.
That's why I was there for 25 minutes.
So it's not working for me. Not working.
This is there's a few people in the chat here. We've got
safe to say you're not loving it.
No, I'm not.
Pete ain't loving that at all, is he?
No.
At all.
Not at all.
Martin Davies, friend of mine, he's put Deliveroo and Uber Eats have a lot to answer for. Instead of popping in to grab Macca's in 5 minutes, I need to plan an hour around that.
Absolutely.
Now. Definitely. Bullshit. He's gone in again. He's gone in straight away after. And all the delivery drivers are in the shop wearing helmets with Bluetooth headsets. They look like they want to rob the place.
There you go. You were in the middle of that. You felt that.
I felt that sort of like horrible feeling of like I could get killed here.
He was just surrounded by a load of blokes who felt like that Bonnie Blue girl just everywhere.
Oh God!
Stu Shepherd has put
mayo everywhere.
Spend more time waiting in the actual restaurant now, as they're more focused on the delivery stuff. My wife's now coming to the kitchen, creeping around like it's like it doesn't matter, love. It's fine. Not like live across the UK on BBC One.
I thought you said she turned up with one of those big motorcycle helmets on the big delivery bag.
She's bought us a McDonald's. More focused on delivery stuff. Gregory Adams, it's not quick, and every time I go back, I completely forget that I said I'm never coming back again. Fair point, that one, isn't it? Vita's put, I will not be able to eat takeaway ever again. I'm guessing that's your Ian story there of the guy eating.
Yeah. But then look at the cheeky comment they made a bit further down. Old people.
I mean, she's got a point there, Pete. Cheeky or factually accurate, however you want to.
Yeah.
Frame
and then last little comment there, Stuart Shepherd. Anyone remember lockdown when these places first opened up again, but not the local shops? Suspicious. He's put. He's going down the conspiracy route, Stuart Shepherd. There,
definitely.
I mean, I think the COVID advisors were like Colonel Sanders, Ronald McDonald, the Hamburglar. So they definitely had a hand to play in what opened first and what didn't.
Yeah.
Definitely. Right. I feel like that feels like a natural end there, Pete.
Rant is over, mate.
Rant over.
Fuming. Yeah.
Well, we've got 13 live viewers. Sounds like people are enjoying it. So let's kick on. What's I think Ian, I think it was your one next, pal. Let me just move these slides on a second. It is. Go on then.
Packing peanuts. Now look, I'll be honest with you, I'm quite a cheery guy, so I found it really difficult to find something I hate. I really struggled because I hate everything. I'm a miserable fucker, and I ordered.
It's difficult for you to think of something that stood out from everything else in your life.
It was. I was thinking I could talk about people with top knots. I could all that sort of stuff, like ponytail. As a bald man, I find it very offensive. But what I did want to talk about, right? So I ordered fig. As you may know, I'm a massive geek. And for that as well, a geeky bellend.
Actually, no, I'm a massive.
I bet what you are as well.
Yeah, all of them.
That's how we all met at Bellends Anonymous.
Got a group chat now.
It didn't work though. Within 5 minutes, we introduced ourselves. Not anonymous anymore.
Now we all know.
Yeah, I know we all know. So I ordered something off of eBay, and it turned up. It was a 6-year-old body, so about that big, and it turned up in that big Hot Toys box and full of packing peanuts, and the body itself like wrapped in bubble wrap. So I opened it up for fuck's sake, because you now try and remove your item you bought out that box without it looking like that picture on the left.
They just explode, don't they?
Happen. And I'm on thin ice as it is at the moment because we've just had new carpet fitted. So I can't do anything. No. I walked in with a shoe on.
What, one shoe? You're hopping in?
The look. Yeah.
Evening.
I've only got one leg. It takes me a fortune. Honestly, the trick to having one leg is when you buy shoes is you go in and you hide one that you don't need, and then you can go back 6 months later and buy the second shoe, but that is slightly problematic because it's the wrong foot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
That's what they all do. I mean, one of them I've got. But anyway, packing peanuts. I digress. Yeah, they're shit, really. That was it. That's it.
They are.
They go absolutely fucking everywhere. They taste horrible.
Yeah, at least they're eco-friendly now. They're made of like potato starch, aren't they? So you can eat them.
Can you?
Yeah.
They bung you up a bit.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend eating them more than twice a week, but
Aaron's not going to be here next week. He's going to be dead from packing peanuts.
If you've not got time to nip down to your local McDonald's and you're a bit peckish.
Aaron's rant next week is how awkward it is to shit out 400 packing peanuts. I fucking ate it. I was in the toilet for 3 days. It's what he screamed as he was straining it out. But yeah, they're fucking horrible. They go absolutely everywhere and they're a pain in the ass. And the amount of times I open something and some fuckers use packing peanuts and they're just shit. And it doesn't matter how careful you are, they will escape from the box. So yeah, that was my very shit rant about packing peanuts.
It's good
as I started ranting, I realised actually they're not that bad.
There's worse things in life.
This was I opened it up, they went everywhere. It fucking annoyed me for 5 minutes, but that was about a week ago now. And I've now simmered down a bit and gone, actually.
And the thing is, the next time you sell something, you just get them gone, shove it in there. It's already done for you.
in addition to being a bellend, I'm a massive hypocrite. So I sold something on eBay and just filled the box with the packing peanuts.
Yeah, exactly.
And fucked it off.
Just pass it on, make it someone else's problem.
Yeah, exactly. I thought, do you know what? I hope they've got new carpet. They have to live in this fucking hole.
Wrap it in a pair of your old pants and just shove it in the peanuts.
Please. Hey, mine are threadbare. They offer no protection. Right? I'm a man of a certain age. I don't buy my own boxes. I have to wait for Christmas and birthdays.
We've got more holes than the material.
Yeah, and if like this year I didn't get any, it means I've got to go a whole nother year before I even the merest hope of a new pair of boxers. So no, if anything, I'd be packing them out with just a bit of elastic. That would be it.
Yeah.
Well, when I saw the picture in, I thought it might go into, because this is something it winds me and the wife up massively. But when you order something and the box is huge and it's like it was like, I don't know, a set of stickers, but it's come in, Amazon have put it in a big A4. What are you doing? I just want to reuse the box, but really,
it's the way they think that just paper is going to protect anything. They use half a ton of paper, and you're like, oh, okay, fine, that's not going to do fuck all.
With it.
Nothing. I just want to say to Gregory, he's just said, has Ian heard of a Hoover? I have. Are you a savage hoovering up package? Mental. What sadist does that?
Really strong.
Absolutely going to clog the shit out of that. Henry
like your
can't
anus.
cope. Henry, yeah, exactly.
That's the same effect on a Hoover.
It'd be like Aaron's anus next Friday. Absolutely clogged up with peanuts. Nothing's coming through.
What did you buy then, Neil? Hoover it up. What did you buy it in? They've got wheels. It's like a little hostess trolley.
No, that was Aaron's stock photo. It's really good.
I thought it was.
It's not mine.
I was hoping it was something you bought. Like a
such a shit dad joke.
Let's have a look. What could it be? So when he pulls that out, what could that be?
It's just 4 wheels. That's how many packing peanuts you need.
It's just sitting on the top.
Yeah, it's nothing. He spent 3 hours sifting in that box.
It's one of those little things you put a vase on, so you can wheel it round. It's only like that tall.
What the fuck is that?
You not heard of them? I've seen them.
Well, you can wheel.
No, not a vase skateboard. Never heard of one.
You can get a little tray with wheels on, and you can move it round the house.
Like a little trolley.
Bloody hell. Do you know what? I heard a story the other week that you know those Hoovers that you can program and they go around the house on their own.
Yes.
I heard a story from like a friend of a friend that they leave it on overnight and the dog shat on the carpet floor and the Hoover went round and just spreaded it.
Smeared it. Yeah.
Imagine that on your new carpet floor.
If you overwork your Roomba, it will do a dirty protest and seek shit out. Just smear it everywhere. Like, fuck it, I'm not doing this. Where's the cat's litter tray? I've had enough.
Come down, it's on the wall. Like, how's it gone up? This thing, it's on the seat.
The Roomba's sitting there going, do you know what? I've had nothing but packing peanuts for the last fucking 6 weeks. Where's the cat litter? Right, let's show them. Let's show them.
This'll learn them.
This'll teach the bastards. I did see that Facebook post where a Roomba had come off of like a step and it's sitting like that with its wheels going and it sends a notification to the bloke's phone and he's put a screen grab of it and it just says your Roomba has fallen off a cliff and he was like, my Roomba's been a tad over dramatic. It's just on a step like that. So, yeah.
Here's a live rant that's happening right now, right? Why have they put labels around the top of the beer fit? So I've had to sit here whilst you've been talking there. I've been ripping the bits of this label off just so I can get to the join there, so I can get the bottle opener on. Why have they done? What's the point of that? Because that
makes it look posh, apparently.
Yeah. It does.
Well, it's wasted. I don't know.
Stella's been doing it for years.
Stella, I don't drink Stella because I don't like to beat up women. But
he's never punched a woman before. And he hasn't got the arms for a vest.
Oh, absolutely not. No,
yeah, that's a fair point. That's unnecessary.
Well, it is unnecessary.
Got little bits of it picking out your mouth.
Yeah. He's now cut his mouth to ribbons on the tin foil.
Yeah. Along with the Lucasade bottle from earlier. That's
yes.
can't drink. They just don't want you to drink anything anymore.
No.
Dangerous.
Like stocking straws.
They just carrying them like a pack around with you. Well, you never know when you might need them because not taking any chances on these bottles. You feel we've covered your packaging there, Ian?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, my packaging one was a bit shit because, like I say, it enraged me so much. I was like, "What fucking prick has done this? What fucking arsehole? This is a pain in the ass." And then when you were like, "So what pisses you off?" I was like, "Actually, it doesn't piss me off that much anymore." I thought, "Oh fuck!"
I've come to love it.
Like I said,
I'll be disappointed if I order something and it's not in there now. Like,
exactly. I'll be a little bit now.
Peanuts in there.
Yeah, it's not like that smug bastard bubble wrap. Peanuts know what it is. So they know where it is.
Love a bit of bubble wrap.
Love a bit of bubble wrap.
So does Rain Man. He sits there all day long.
Yeah. So Rebecca Alkins put the layer of paper on margarine.
Oh yeah,
that's satisfying peeling that off.
It's still I say 10 seconds. It's still a second that you shouldn't have to do though, Jim.
Nah, why does it need it? You don't leave it on. You just
open the box. You know?
Do you leave it on?
It's a pointless addition.
Put it in the bin.
I bin that.
Yeah. So why does it need it in the first place?
I think we leave it in.
Is that what's stopping it from like going off?
I think so.
It can't.
I think the lid does that.
I'd be lying if I said I'd thought this deep into it. But...
Well, this is what this show does. It makes you think about things like this, Jim. When you next open that up, just think, why?
I'm gonna have inner turmoil now when I next go for the butter. This isn't what I want in life.
Sitting there for hours, just peeling it backwards and forwards, just asking yourself why.
Why?
So here's another question.
What do you do on Sunday? Oh man.
I got myself
3 hours.
3 hours with an brand new utterly butterly, and I lost the afternoon. But go on, Pete.
How do you feel about how you remove that from the thing? Do you have to like plane it off the top and keep it like super smooth, or you just go in, just dive in, get it lumps of it and get it out?
No.
Do you mean the tin foil or the butter?
I think you mean
the butter.
I think he's on about the
butter. I was going to say, like, what?
Because
just ripping tin
foil. Hacking them. Always been
foil. Fucking thing. Just stabbing it with a fork over and over.
Yeah. No, because I'm always getting in trouble because I just like gouge it out. I don't. You know.
I wouldn't have any thought of the. It depends what I'm making, but if I felt like I wouldn't take any time to consider.
No, you shouldn't have to.
Exactly. The butter. No, I'm not thinking, that needs to stay neat.
No.
It's all about food efficiency. We've seen his rant. The most efficient way. That's what he's trying to do. Cut time.
Yeah. I must admit, I'm all about it's time with me. Everything boils down to time.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned it on one of my other shows, my other rants or whatever. But when I used to make my lunch, I hated making lunch, but I got that down to I reckon 15 seconds.
That's amazing.
And
cup of soup.
Well, I do like a sandwich though, Ian. But I mean, but then again, in the midst of the day, you got to wait for the kettle. This sandwich, I had it so that it was literally bread, 2 slices, boom, no butter, not messing around with it. I trained myself to not have it.
Spilling off that.
And if it was new butter, there's another second. And if you're trying for 15 seconds, you haven't got time to fuck around with that. So I got it down to literally slice, jam, open, spread, close. Didn't even cut it. There you go. And I used to just live off them.
So
when I used to work. Jam sandwich, mate.
You ate like a 2-year-old child.
Yeah. Yeah, and I did consecutively that for about.
Did you cut off the crust as well?
Years. No, because that was time again, Jim.
Yeah.
Ironically, I would have rathered have the crusts off, but I was like, no, that's second game.
Did you take the time to wrap it, or you just stick it in your pocket?
I did.
Under your hat, like
eat it there and then.
Yeah. I've got time to pack this. I'll eat it now.
Well, all he did was.
What we got for lunch? I had it about 7 o'clock this morning.
He put his sandwich in his lunchbox and just filled it with packing peanuts. Job done. Sorted. Done.
That keep it fresh.
Yeah.
And if it's still a bit peckish in the afternoon, you can eat a few of those.
Eat them, because they're fine. You can only do that a couple of days a week, Pete.
Everyone at work just thought he was eating quavers.
Yeah.
Didn't realise he actually had a mental problem and he was just eating packaging. He's fine. Eats packaging and talks to himself. He's okay.
Practical usage for the margarine paper.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Pete. Go on, read out. What did you just see there?
Paper on the margarine, good to use for greasing an oven tray.
It's not a bad shout.
Yeah.
See, we don't get this type of practical advice on our podcast.
No, you don't. No. I think we could argue it. People are gonna leave this show and go, do you know what?
I've learned something today.
Yeah.
I've learned something today.
And you know what? And that's what I want from this. What was it Rebecca put there? So true. The only time I've seen
totally in line with me, mate. Look, the only time I've seen my mother-in-law genuinely irritated when I dug out the butter. That's what I get.
I think my wife would be actually, Laura. If we had brand new butter and I'd opened it and proper just hacked into it to get the butter out, would you be happy with that, or you wouldn't be happy with that? Why?
Because it's not neat.
It's not neat.
Yeah, see?
Answered.
Yeah.
And it annoys me when you put potato in the butter as well.
Oh, it annoys her when I put
toast
Why
crumbs.
are you dipping it straight in?
Sorry, Jim.
There's a potato.
Just dipping it in the butter.
Oh,
no. No, Arran's deranged. He just hides potatoes in butter.
That's sick.
What I like to do is mash potato up and just hide it around the house.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Like you open the drawer, like, oh, for fuck's sake, he's put mash in there.
Fucking potato again. Put it in the toothpaste the other week.
Yes.
Sometimes it's whole. Sometimes it could be blended in.
Yeah.
But I just hide various.
He isn't weird though. He won't mess around with smash. He's not quite got there yet.
Not good with that.
It's like, I've done the baked potatoes. Do you want butter?
There it is. Enjoy that. And there's your fucking gold silver lid as well. That's gone.
Yeah.
Putting that back on there. I know something I do that noiser actually is if I make a coffee, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes.
Fucking potato in there.
Yeah.
No, I forget. Oh,
fucking new potato.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot I did that. No, I put what way round is it, Laura? I put the spoon in the sugar. If I put the coffee, you get annoyed because there's coffee granules in the sugar, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, either way would be annoying, wouldn't it? It wouldn't matter which way you'd done it.
But then,
I mean, I'm with her. That is a fucking savagery. You don't do that.
Yeah.
But then she doesn't have sugar, so
Oh, it's not a problem then.
Oh, she's just shouted, I do on the cereal.
Well, there we go.
So what's great tonight is you realise that actually you do get in trouble when you gouge out the butter. You didn't realise.
I've learned something.
Yeah.
But how else is he going to get the potato in there unless he gouges out a certain amount? The bit that really pisses everyone off is when he puts the potato in and just smooths it over again.
Smooths the butter over the top.
He calls it his bonus spud. It's just there. You should see his loft. He opened the loft hatch the other day. 3 jacket potatoes came out. Put on the air.
Stitch on myself. Look at this maths here from Rupert Aspend and
it's impressive. That.
A jam sandwich every day for 4 years is 1,460 jam sandwiches.
There's probably a test that he could take. That's quite specific. Oh, it's quick math.
Chris, I've got that. You can work that out.
Take that mad card counting.
Count the cards at the casino. Right, okay. Right.
Uh-oh.
97X. Bang. The future of rock and roll. Right. Jim, we haven't got a picture for you, mate.
Oh, outrageous. But I didn't send it in, so.
Yeah. But go on.
You just sit there and look at those packing peanuts and
think
about what you've done.
I feel like I need to rant about them now. All right, so I'm ranting about commuting. I'm going to preface this. I used to be quite a chilled, mild-mannered person, right? And then I became a driver. And ever since then, There's been a new side to me that's just been unleashed, and I'm in no way an angry driver at all. But there's something about the morning commute, getting behind the wheel, and then some poor sod, they're tired, they're at a roundabout, they forget to put on their indicator. That irritates me, and it has no effect on me in any way whatsoever. But it irritates me to no end. I just don't understand why. It just really grinds my gears. But just the commute in general, nothing makes you feel like a rat in a maze more than the daily commute. We all get into our cars, we all kind of start the ignition, pull out. We're all kind of half sleepy for the first 5 minutes of the drive as you're leaving. And there's like so many obstacles now in your way. Like for me, for my commute, it's about 45-minute drive, but there's road closures. There's fucking Amazon Prime vans parked up in stupid spots so they can make their deliveries.
Yeah.
There's cyclists everywhere as well that you've got to like, navigate around.
McDonald's breakfast.
Yeah. You see, sometimes you see a Domino's van. I'm like, who? It's Wednesday morning.
They're not even open, are they?
You can always hear them coming. They just code Domino. As they drive past.
Zooming through. Oh, but it's a nightmare. And then by the time you get to work, you're like, fuck me, I've got a whole day now. And you finish a whole day, and you got to do it again. And it's worse on the way home as well, because you're fucking shattered at that point.
Yeah.
And it's all the way in reverse as well. And you get home, and at that point,
home in reverse. That's probably making it.
That's why it
a
takes
bit
so
more
long.
stressful. Than...
Is that what I'm doing wrong?
It might be.
Yeah, you
might be an
People are
idea to
indicating, you're just
turn
not
the car
seeing
round.
it because by the time you reverse past them.
I was going to complain about people flashing their headlights all the time. If I know why.
He was going to complain about his really sore neck where he's doing that.
I don't even use that. Just a rear view
10 miles an
mirror.
hour. It takes a lot longer to get home.
people watching him leave that. There goes Jim again. Does he know he can turn that car?
Problem is, he drives a
I'm
transit
joking.
van. He doesn't even have the mirror.
He's done
winging
this.
it the entire
I've worked
way
here with him 2 years, and he's always reversed home. I don't know why.
It's just my quirk, It's just what I'm known for.
He can't three-point turn. That's the problem.
That's what he's known
I mean,
for.
everyone's got a thing. Arran rants about stuff. I drive home in
Drive in
reverse.
reverse.
Yeah, exactly.
Only coming back though. So when you drive to work, it's fine. Like, that's normal. That's cruise control.
Oh yeah.
That's going to. But when
makes
you
sense.
come
Exactly.
back,
Because it goes there and back.
Do
Right?
and
It's a
back.
track.
Yeah, it makes sense.
it does make
See
complete
the
sense.
mistake you've made, but it's got some logic to it.
But no, honestly, Jim, I am with you, mate. It's an absolute. You could do a show. I thought I could do a show a day about what I see on the road. Like you could do it
worse.
every. It is, and I know.
It's getting worse.
I know,
It's
and
mad.
I don't know what my worry. And I've said this to my wife. There's a reason my wife just said, like, "I'm not watching this because I just hear it all the time from you." I was like, "Yeah, well, that's fair enough." She hasn't watched any. She won't watch any of them. She was like, "Yeah, the corned beef one. I've heard that about 50 times." I was like, "Yeah, all right."
She's your rehearsal, right?
Yeah, I just go through it with her. Like, this is
cool,
what I'm like. But like, there's no. Oh, it is. Yeah, my worry is in. So like, my daughter's going to learn to drive. Pete, your son's going to learn to drive. Ian, your son. Jim, you're a dad, aren't you? You dad?
No.
Stay that way, mate.
Not that he knows.
Look at him. Not a grey hair, full head of hair.
Yeah.
Easy at that. Of course he's
Yeah, my hair's receding hairline, going slowly back.
He's sitting there in a nice. He's sitting there in a nice room. There's no shit all around him. Like he's not. He's not her dad. We know. He didn't have to ask that. We know.
My worry is all those people are going to have cars, and we're struggling at the moment to deal with the cars on the road and the road closures. I just think in 10 years' time, what the fuck is going on in this country with that? Well, I just think we're just going to be sat in. Well, I think there's going to be a breaking point. I actually think there's going to be a point where it's like
that
UK roads just
normally
aren't designed for
before
it.
he reverses into something.
it just worries me the amount of cars that are going to end up on the road.
It makes me laugh. Read Rachel's comment. I don't want to meet Rachel. She sounds like a bag of laughs.
I think it's Rebecca actually. Is it Rebecca
sorry.
Alkin? Yeah, Rebecca. Yeah.
If I'm in a good mood, sometimes I accidentally give way to the left, thinking it's a nice gesture, forgetting it is illegal.
Do you know what? I think Rebecca's got a spot on the show.
She's brilliant. She's got to be on the next one.
Yeah, and she's followed this. Oh, do you know what was weird? I went to school with Rebecca at secondary school, and then I've not spoken to her again since. And then this all started happening, and she's been tuning in. Like, she loves it. Well, you can clearly. That's why. This is why. Well, we'll get her on at some point. I think. That's excellent. Brilliant. That is.
People just go, what the fuck are you doing? Go.
I'm being nice.
Like,
I'm being nice.
Come on.
Fuck off, you.
Does anyone
It's
else?
illegal, you stupid bitch.
Does anyone else, when they're driving, feel like if they let someone out, that's like your good deed of the day, and that's how it's done.
And that's it.
Don't let one go.
And then when someone doesn't let you out, you're like, for fuck's sake, I let someone out earlier. Did you not remember?
Like they know.
Where's the karma?
Yeah.
Down there. 2.
You see him. Yeah.
I mean, I personally think if I haven't knocked a cyclist over, that's my good deed for the day.
Wow, that's a whole nother thing, isn't it? Get on the pavement, you fuck. Like
a cyclist will be going about 10 mile an hour, and everyone's okay with that lycra-clad prick holding everything up. But the moment you put an old bloke on a Zimmer frame in the middle of the road, all right, he looks terrified, but everyone's got a problem with him and not the cyclist. If I was to go in the middle of the road on a skateboard, all right, I'd look a twat, but everyone would be like, "Oh, fucking get out the road, will you?" But yet, I don't like her on, like I'm bloody Matt Lucas from fucking Little Britain. Jump on a push bike, and I'm fine. Everyone loves it. It's brilliant.
The worst is when they're side by side as well. You got 2 of them, and they're and they don't go back into single line. You're like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah. You get a gaggle of them, you're fucked.
Oh,
you're
it's
stuck.
like they're on the Tour de France
that's
or something.
the worst.
Yeah.
Every fucking Sunday. Where's with Sundays and like
They're just so pretentious. Like we're out here. We're getting exercise and we're not polluting.
I'm healthy. I'm not going to have a
yeah.
heart attack. Fuck off. Go away. Get out of it. Not interested.
Oh, we closed. When was it? I think a couple of years ago. There was some sort of cycle thing going on around our way, and it shut off like main roads for them to cycle.
Yeah, I do it around our way. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, really? That's more important than people getting to work.
Yeah.
Ambulances getting through to save people.
Yeah, if someone's dying.
Yeah. Sorry,
but
we've got a race on you. You can't die today. Yeah. If you're still alive tomorrow, we'll come and get you.
Come and get you. What we might do as drivers, we might shut the roads down, just do a load of street racing.
Yeah.
Not?
Brilliant.
Because that's essentially what you're doing, really. You're sort of saying we're closing all these roads so we can use them how we see fit.
Yeah.
That and running. Runners also annoy me. Generally, anyone trying to better themselves, I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah. They've got calf muscles the size of my head popping off the back of their legs.
Good job.
With my gym rant.
I was just about to say, Jim was thinking about doing a rant about people going to the gym. Maybe good job he didn't bother with that, mate.
Yeah. I was thinking like, I need something else.
What are you saying? What, me, Pete, and Ian don't look like people that have gone to a gym?
No, you said you've never been to a gym.
I've never been to a gym.
Never set foot in one.
I've had my gym days, but yeah, that's a fad.
He was a lovely fella.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what they are.
I found out why he really wore those tracksuits.
Now then.
Wait.
I don't know if Ollie that commented earlier, he loves a gym. He likes a gym.
He likes a Terry, likes a Paul.
Yeah.
Loves it.
Yeah, he'll probably message you in a bit, Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a gym.
Yeah, love Jim.
Yeah, right, Jim.
He's got a wall just with gyms. Great gyms.
Jim. Why can't you never think of anyone? Jim Carrey.
Yes.
I can't think of any more now.
You've done all the gyms.
That's all you need. Right.
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimmy. Yeah.
Jim would think, no, he won't.
Jimmy Cranky.
No, he won't. He didn't do that for anyone. Nope.
God, what's that one? We'll always remember getting pulled over, but the police finding somewhere to park at my house.
What?
Short. We'll always remember getting pulled over, but the police finding somewhere to park.
I think he means by the police.
Oh. Oh, he's trying to find somewhere to park at his house and got pulled over by the police, I think, is what he's saying.
I feel like more context is needed for this.
How badly was he parking? They had to be.
Get out.
Well, to be fair, they've been following him for 3 miles. He's like, Jim, he was just reversing up the road.
He does this, officer.
Yeah.
He does this.
Yeah.
He keeps
It's his
reversing
work.
way to the left. It's fucking
work.
chaos.
It's what he does. It's what he
Chaos.
does.
Is what he does.
He's chucking delivery orders out the window. It's just fucking chaos.
He does
Back-
what he wants.
Back of his van's full of packing peanuts
Yep.
as well. Flying out everywhere. What?
It opens the back windows and it just scatters these peanuts.
That's why your
Like-
delivery takes so long. It's going reverse
get
the whole
caught in the
time.
wind.
Yeah, you do turn up. Christ, you reverse here, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I did actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just in case I hit someone, I've got a load of packing peanuts in the back.
at least they're safe on impact
Yeah.
if it were to happen.
Yeah.
Just old broken bikes all bent into the back of.
Oh God. Right, you done with commuting? Anyone else got anything on commuting?
I don't feel that I can really ship in with commuting because I work like 10 minutes away from my house because I got so sick and tired of driving like an hour for work that I was like, right, I need to go. I need to work close. I'm not doing this anymore. And then the amount of times where back in the day when we used to listen to CDs in the car instead of, you know, other shit. I don't know what people listen to now because my car's so shit the radio doesn't work. But I used to forget that I had an album. I thought I was listening to a single because I get one song out of it before I pull back outside my house. So I'm not showing off or anything.
Nice.
Good times.
But yeah, so I live 10 minutes away, so commuting's fine by me.
I wonder though, Ian, in another 15 years' time, when really things are really struggling and
fine.
you'll be. Oh, well then,
He's not
Look at
concerned.
this.
stop worrying about them, mate.
Look, we've already established no exercise. I eat packing peanuts. I'll be lucky if I make it to the end of the fucking night, let alone 15 years. Like,
Each day is a I've woken up.
Yeah.
yeah, thank
It's a
fuck.
blessing.
Order a
Where's those
McDonald's.
peanuts? I'm
Lovely.
starving. Oh God. Right, I will mention what we spoke about backstage because it was funny. We were on about. I've gone with being a dad as my rant, but we started talking about that picture, and I think we were saying that maybe he was a salesman.
Yeah,
Can someone take over? Because I'm gonna laugh.
when you first put the photo up, I was like, and you didn't. There was no context to it, and I thought, is this just a crib salesman? He's had that many of them knocking at his door trying to sell him cribs. That's the thing that's pissed him off this week. And just this really sad man who's like, fuck's sake, I've been at this for weeks now.
Yeah.
No one wants to buy a crib. Been hanging around the vasectomy clinic. That was a surefire bet. That was. Didn't work. No one wants a crib. Like, so I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
He's meant to be selling 20 of them a month.
Yeah.
It's not
This
his
is
life.
like,
It's not even done well.
he talks about shit as crib. Look how fucking high the mattress is.
But that's why that's why he's struggling to sell them.
The babies keep rolling out of it.
But it's not that. It's not
like,
that.
shit, another one.
Just really funny now you've said that. I might have to move the picture over in a minute if I can't.
So what we need to
see if I can get myself back.
Yeah.
What we need to
Might
do
be
is
able to.
phone this salesman who's got this
Actually
shit
crying
crib
a
of babies keep falling out. And go, have you thought about laying loads of packing peanuts down on the floor? So when the babies roll out, they just land on the packing peanuts.
Yeah, I've got loads of them as well. Yeah,
Hundreds.
it's good use.
Can't move through. Jim's
you've
got a
done is
van
convince
full.
me.
I've got a box full. Sorted.
There we go.
Ship them out to you.
Yeah.
See, all you've done is convince me that packing peanuts are actually great. They've got so many uses.
They
I
have.
know.
They have.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
You didn't realise they're one of the major food groups, did you either? So that's
No, exactly. Yeah.
No, another use for
I think-
Cheetos.
As well,
I thought it was
if we
protein,
talk-
vegetables, packing peanuts.
packing peanuts. Sort of an extra thing on that like eat well plate
And
where
if
it's in
you're
different colours.
And if you're short on
Packing
like storage space for them, they do pack down a little bit. You can squish them.
you can condense
Quite airy.
really
Yeah,
force them in
you
there.
can. Yeah, you can.
Just like folding them like that. Get get in there.
Yeah, you can. I can fit some more in there. Yeah.
Which is the same method Arran uses to hide potatoes and things. He just really squashes them down.
What I
Right
would
in
do is
there.
have a box of the packing peanuts, but hide potatoes within it.
Because
And
it's
then
all
fold-
they are potatoes. That's it's genius.
That is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Actually, it might be funny just to start hiding the packing peanuts like the potatoes
Yeah,
around
absolutely.
the house.
Yeah.
Oh, he's put that. Why has he put 50,000? Imagine that opening the
Why is he-
washing machine.
Why has he put one up
Fuck's
the cat's
sake.
arse?
He's done it again.
Why does he keep doing this? I was happy with it. I got used to the potato thing, and now these bloody peanut things. For God's sake! Wish he'd never done this live thing. Well, I haven't gone with struggling salesman selling cribs. I've gone with just being a dad. Now,
See, see, we love our kids, so you carry on.
Yeah, go on.
I mean, I can't wait in.
I don't even know what bit I can pick up on, but I'll start with at the moment. So my daughter's 4, and we are proper going through the tantrum bit at the moment. Like, you can't even reason with her.
Terminator,
And
like the Terminator.
You can't. And example 1 today, right? Got washing to put away. Big basket of washing.
She's 4.
Okay.
Don't make her do that.
Right, Ian, you think that right? So, Daddy, can I help? Whatever I say next is now going to result in massive breakdown. It doesn't matter what I say.
Yeah,
I can say,
yeah.
no, this is a job I need to do. I want to do it. No, right. So I don't want that. So I then say, come and help. She'll come upstairs with me, and then her way of helping is, let's just pick everything up out of the laundry basket and just fucking throw it around the room. Well, that's not helping, is it? I haven't said, oh, would you mind coming upstairs with me so you can throw around the stuff that I'm trying to put away? I didn't say that. I said, help me put the washing.
You haven't waited to listen
out
to
the basket.
to the instructions. Like
So
how you
maybe, but this is where I've started considering: is it how I'm? Is it the way I'm offering things over? I don't know. It could be, but these tantrums are. I don't know. I am that man, sat there like, and I could be that man.
Just
Yeah, but I'm going to get that grey suit out and sit there.
That's what he does. It's called his self-reflection suit. He just puts it on when he feels a bit
What am I
sad,
doing?
and he just sits there and just goes, "What?" His missus comes in. Are you okay? Can you not see the suit?
Oh, he's got the grace. I won't
Oh,
ask
fuck,
him
it suits
tonight.
that again. He's not happy. He's dragged the crib in. He has to sit next to that as well. Like she's been out that crib for 2 years now.
We don't even need the key. Just drag it.
Just drags it round with him. Some kind of fucking
Just to
weirdo.
make a point.
Yeah. It's full of potatoes.
Oh.
Fucking weird.
And it also links to time as well. Like we definitely said on OFAC, I remember we were on about watching things. Like I've not watched. It's the main reason why I'm so out the loop on so many series, because I found the moment that dad bit happened, you might have got it back actually, Pete. Now your one's a bit older now. You've probably got that time back a bit.
Yeah.
But this early bit, I mean, my free time is so precious. So precious.
Until they fall asleep, you are just on it like 24/7.
You are, aren't you? All day.
Arran still doesn't know how Lost ended. No one can ruin it for him.
This is how far
Nothing.
back we are. Like, there's so much stuff. It has to be.
You
the
shot
best
JR. He's
thing.
no idea. Doesn't know.
Don't know.
No idea.
There's so much stuff I just haven't watched because I come down from bedtime or whatever, and that's another rant in itself. The bedtime.
Remember that? Yeah.
People saying like, "Oh, they loved reading to their kid." Are
No,
you mad?
What are you reading at the moment?
Oh God! Well,
Schindler's
tonight's
List.
one.
He's
she
really
doesn't
gone in
respond
really
to it.
heavy. No, it just doesn't like it.
American Psycho, Bret Easton Ellis.
Yeah,
She doesn't like
do
it.
Yeah,
Don't do it.
Kill a
No, we're
Mockingbird. Won't have
She
it.
doesn't engage, and I don't get it.
Yeah. Just won't have it.
No, we're on Jack and the Jelly Beanstalk is what we read tonight.
Brilliant. A classic.
Yeah, with a little twist. So, for anyone listening, if you've read Jack and the Beanstalk, Jack and the Jelly Beanstalk, fairly similar.
If you've read that one, don't bother with this one.
They've really had to pad it out because it's made of jelly. It just flops.
It's just, and then there's this. So like when you're so you've gone through the whole like, right, it's time for bed. I don't want to go to bed. Well, we're going to bed. You go through that. It's like 10 minutes. Upset. Right, we're going to brush your teeth. I don't want to brush my teeth. Well, you are brushing your teeth because we do that before bed. We do it every night. You've done this every night for like 3 years. Like why we? This is what we do. Then you go through all of that. You get in there and you're like, right, what book do you want to read? And tonight's one, Jack and the Jelly Beanstalk. You're then thinking, well, okay, it's not that long. This is a 5-minute job, I reckon, and then I can just crack on with my life. She's then tonight. This is literally.
Do you think she's picking up on your vibe? That might be the problem.
God, this guy's miserable, isn't he?
Yeah. He went up. He killed a giant. Fuck off, then. Good night, you bastard. No wonder she's not going to bed. Yeah.
She's then, so there's this page where Jack goes to this jelly bean shop.
Spoilers.
Yeah. In case you haven't read it, sorry. Yeah. And there's loads of jelly beans in there in different tubs. She then started telling me the colours of each individual jelly bean that she could see on the page. Now, there are fucking thousands. I'm not joking. There's a page, there's fucking thousands of them. There's like red. She's going, look how many there are, Daddy. Red, green,
starts working
yellow,
like left to right. Going to do all of them.
And then she was coming in with some weird colours as well. There's indigo. I don't think people would say that in a shop. Oh, look at that indigo jelly bean. But anyway, that's another. Sky blue. Like, it's not paint. We're not painting.
That one's full of packing peanuts.
Yeah, no one buys that one.
No one does.
So she said, I'm just sat there like, this is another 5 minutes of this. Like, yeah, and I'm just going, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, can we move on? Yeah.
Can we move on next page? Don't turn the page. I'm finished reading. So I'm getting annoyed again. But I think overall this rant is mainly about time. I think it comes down to time. And I wish now, thinking back, when I lived on my own.
Sounds very much like it's around your daughter, not around time.
I mean, did you never consider this when you decided to have a child? You just thought everything will just be the same?
I thought no one was that. I don't think people are that honest, though.
No.
People don't tell you all this bollocks.
No.
Everyone goes, oh, they're lovely. And it's fine when it's your own. It fucking ain't. It's harder when it's your own. At least in the shop, I can be like,
say that about picking up dog shit.
It's easier when it's your own shit.
It's fine when it's your own.
But you get thrown out the park.
What's that? There's that guy over there that just shits in the park. Get out.
I bag it up and I don't leave it there. I'm responsible. I'm a responsible outdoor shitter.
You don't want to get a fine, so bag it up.
No. As long as I pick it up, I'm all right. They've told me that.
He picks it up, loses it at fucking poor delivery drivers who are just trying to make a living.
Yep. Some of that.
Keep this warm,
it's warmer than the food in that fucking bag.
Tell you what is quite funny is the way they do pick up on things you say. There was one morning we were like massive rush, got her to my mum and dad's house to drop her off for the day. Went in, opened the door, went in. She said to my mum, sorry I'm late, Nanny, I was dicking around. She wasn't lying. Brilliant. She was, and I've clearly said that. I don't remember. I clearly in that moment you've gone. Will you just stop? I can hear myself now. Will you just stop dicking around?
Yeah.
And you don't hear yourself, and they love
they
it.
Will repeat everything.
Sorry, I'm late. I was dicking around.
When my dad always tells me this story when I was a kid, and we were sitting at parents' evening one day, and the teacher's going, and I must have only been like 6 or 7, so not old enough to know this is fucking stupid, but not old. But I'm still at that age where I'm going to fucking say it anyway. So we're sitting at his parents' evening. They turn around and go, well, Ian's not really doing his homework or getting it in on time. And my mum and dad are going, oh, yeah. Okay, we'll have a word, we'll do whatever. And I'm sitting there and I went, yeah, but the problem is we've only just got Sky TV. And then straight away, my mum and dad look at me like, you piece of shit. Why the fuck would you say that to your teacher? Sorry, can't do any homework. I've just got Sky TV. I'm too busy watching fucking Power Rangers to be doing this shit. Like, kids will just say fucking anything. My boys.
And then the next teacher, you were like, "Mummy, it's the man that plays with me with the big pink snake."
That's your school. That's your PE teacher. His house burned down. Don't know why.
Freddy Krueger.
Right. Well, I think we're at a natural end to the show here, guys. Oh, Ben Thomas, right at the end.
Hey, everyone. Just all the rest.
Ben pops up. He's like, right, we're done.
Hey, Ben.
But, yeah, hi, Ben,
nice
mate.
of you to turn up.
Cheers. Damn it, I missed it.
That could be another rant. Right there.
He's your hype man now, isn't he? He's responsible for all of this new.
He is, mate, and I owe him. I have thanked him. I've said, like, he saw something in what I was doing, and I think I do agree with him. Like, I was shoehorning in 1/6 stuff, and the main thing I was enjoying, and I don't know whether it was because of the stand-up stuff I used to do back in the day or whatever, but I found a satisfaction of being able to sort of just air some views of the week, like, and that's, I think, how I used to write my material, like, and that was the bit I was putting more thought into every week. I was like, what can I I started carrying around a little book again, like, and I hadn't done that for 20 years now, like, little book, like anything someone says at work, it takes one comment, and I was like, that's funny.
You're like,
that might be.
Did they really just say that? I have to write that down.
Like, that's madness. Like,
it's always
and I've got it.
It's always quite a gift to be able to see something funny in anything. Like, it's very. It also makes life very fucking difficult because you'll be sitting there in a very serious meeting or something. You'll be like, right, what?
Yeah, I saw that.
I sort of live in a weird way. I've realised I sort of live my life in a way of, like, when I get to work, the best thing I can do first thing is, who's the first person I can make laugh? I need to get a laugh out of someone or something, like, within seconds, and I think I think Ben clearly noticed that and was like, you need to be focusing more on that side. And I can still do the 1/6 stuff, like that head sculpt I got today. Definitely going to do a video with that.
Yeah, and we've given you an out. You're joining us on OFAC, so you can scratch that itch there.
Yeah, and I can drop in and out then. But I did want to end today with just sort of saying to you guys, like, thanks for coming on. But also, if anything you guys want to plug at all that you're doing, or what's coming up, or anything exciting,
stop leaking, so I don't have to anymore. Those pills are work wonders.
That's a wonder.
It's a packing peanuts.
It is.
You shove them up there.
Effectively, it's a method I got off of Arran. It's called stomping the potato. You just get right up there, proper go for it.
Smash it up.
Other than to say that OFAC will be back.
Let's do that. Yeah,
probably next month, at some point, middle of next month, probably. We were on a bit of a. We don't have a set schedule at the moment, but we will be back. Next month, I think.
Quite a few things to talk about on there, Pete, as well. I think. Stuff already. Yeah. Like,
absolutely,
definitely.
So we will be back. Might see me on Ben's show.
One day we'll both hit that up. Proper UK Ben Thomas show.
And you went on to like 1 a.m, didn't it?
It was like it was half term, mate. Like,
I
past the point of caring. But that one I'd done before. I was looking at that clock going, okay, this is going to be tough tomorrow.
Yeah, it always runs on because it's some good chat on there and stuff. And
it is, and people just talk, and you don't want people to stop talking either on that, do you?
No.
Everyone's got.
I don't know
opinions.
if it gets to 1 o'clock in the morning, then yeah, people definitely need to fucking stop
Shut
talking.
the fuck
Just
up.
switch your camera off and just go.
I'm a man of a certain age now. I can't be doing.
Ben's just constantly commenting now. Sorry, stuck in meetings. Now he's on about feet. He's hit the like button, everyone. It drives traffic to the show. Cheers, Ben. Yeah, hit the like button, everyone. It drives traffic.
Ben's having a breakdown. That's what it is.
Yeah, and also I'm of a more certain age.
Canada,
I can't go 3 hours without needing a piss.
Mate, first thing I'm doing as soon as we got off the stream,
You've done about 5 cans of fucking beer, mate.
I've done 5, yeah, and these Modelo's. Yeah,
you're doing quite well.
lovely.
They're beautiful as well. I love Modelo.
Me and my miss had these in Mexico, and I've not found them again since. And then today I was up Aldi, just sort of like picked up my Fosters, looked round, I was like,
and you went, I love these, but that fucking foil does my head in.
Didn't think of it at the time. Didn't even think of it, and then I've sat here and gone, "That's really annoying."
Yeah, I'm not buying them.
Nelson's done really well with them beers.
Jim, anything your channel? What you because your YouTube channel is excellent, mate. But I think
thank you.
What are you sort of aiming for at the moment? Because you've been putting out. I've seen some of your reviews, and that posture, like you did some postures for the Stormtrooper, didn't you? And I actually used one of those. I scrolled through, but yeah, what's your sort of next bit that you're doing? Like, what are you looking at?
So I generally do unboxings, reviews, that kind of bog standard thing. I've just done, although it's been out for a minute, the In-Art Superman. Just took me. These reviews take fucking ages to put together and like do. So people that pump them out weekly, daily, and that they're insane because it takes a lot of work. So got the In-Art Superman in. I got the new Jack Sparrow, not the artisan, just the kind of standard deluxe version. I've got a Resident Evil figure coming in the next few days. I'm going to do a review on that as well from Resident Evil 4, so I'm excited about that. And then of course on my Instagram, photography and stuff like that. I like to do a lot of
some of the
photography.
pictures you take are bloody
brilliant,
to be honest.
I enjoy it. It's all a self-learning process as well, so it's like no background really in it. Just kind of slowly teaching myself with each photo and shot. I have no idea what I'm doing. Whenever something that's kind of good, I'm like, yeah, there we go. But people are like, how'd you do that? I'd be like, don't know, just put some lights on and then put the camera there, and it was all good. So,
are you using? Do you use an actual like SLR, like
an
actual camera? You must be like.
Yeah, the other year I invested in a Sony camera, and it is pretty good. So I can take. Actually, this is the thing that pisses off my partner. So I can take good photos of these toys, right? But when we're on holiday and she's like, take a nice photo of me. she looks at it, she's like, what the fuck is that?
This looks lovely, love. What do you think of that? Have a look at that.
I'm just like, the figures don't move, you know. But you're like twisting around and I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's what I've got going. So mainly unboxing reviews. I'm going to do more posing videos as well because I quite enjoy them. They're quite fun to do, and actually gives me an excuse to futz around with them as well.
Yeah. No, cool. No, it's excellent. No, it's a good good YouTube channel. But as Pete say, I'll be back on OFAC. I feel this has reached a nice natural end there. So I just want to take this opportunity to thank the viewers we've had. I think we hit about 15 total at one point. I kept my eye on that. And a bit of interaction
building the audience.
Yeah, definitely. And I think we've definitely had a laugh.
Absolutely.
Which is all.
I've not enjoyed myself, if I'm honest.
He's going to rant about
as long as you guys
very on brand.
Then that's fine.
Yeah, Ian starts his own show next week. Just rant, and he starts with this. I got invited on this rant.
I was on this fucking program. They made me talk about packing peanuts. A bloke in a suit who couldn't sell some cribs.
It was bloody terrible.
Yeah,
it was.
Fucking.
So I'm now starting my own.
Yeah. I'm not getting that hour and 20 minutes back.
Yeah, that's that time. That's that time gone. I'm a dad, you know.
Precious. I'm away from his child.
I'm thinking, I can't spare time to watch a film, but I've got an hour and 18 minutes for this shit. What is going on? What is going on?
Oh God! And then I tell you what a lovely way to end the show. Rebecca Ralkin, who's been so engaging in this chat the whole show.
I mean, that is impressive. Listening to it around Asda, working out how many jam sandwiches you've eaten in your lifetime. That's multitasking.
Absolutely brilliant.
Lot of
She's got a
respect,
spot when she wants.
She's
So when
got to be on
she's
the
up
next
for
show.
it, she's 100%,
Absolutely.
100%, definitely. So yeah, thank you to all the live viewers that we've had. Hopefully, more people check it out on the replays and stuff. But there'll be a couple more videos from me, I'm sure, by the time half term finishes. But for now, it's good night from me, and it's good night from all of you guys.
See you later.
Hey guys.
Take
Funny
care.
nights.
Stay angry.
Later.
Keep ranting.
Keep branding.
Stay angry.
Stay
Hate
grumpy.
flows through you.
Rant.
Yeah.